Welcome back. Each candidate for the 8th Congressional District have been asked multiple questions tonight about their district, Wisconsin as a whole, and national issues.
And with these final moments, they will be giving their closing statements. We begin with Representative Amanda Stuck.
Well, thank you. And, Northeast Wisconsin really has a choice to make on November 3rd. You can choose more of the same, like we've seen tonight. The reason why Congress is less popular than head lice, that we get too many politicians who don't understand what we go through every day. Politicians like Mike Gallagher, who grew up in California and went to great boarding schools in California where they graduated high school and spent their time at Princeton and then spend their time in DC. We don't have enough people like me who are actually from Northeast Wisconsin, were born here, grew up here, have worked here since they were 14. People who actually know what it's like to work for every single thing they have. I worked multiple jobs my entire life, still work multiple jobs to this day just to try and stay ahead and pay the mortgage and pay off that student debt. We need more people who understand what that is like. And we see it in Mike Gallagher's voting record over and over and over. We see it when he voted against the Violence Against Women Act. We saw it when he voted against pensioners right here in Northeast Wisconsin, pensioners who voted for him last time and then sat down, looked him in the eye and explained what will happen if their pension goes away. And then he sat there and voted against them. Now they're voting for me because they know that I understand what they're facing. Or the moms with autism who sat there and explained what gutting Medicaid would do to their kids, and he listened to them and then voted against them. We need more people who understand what people are going through, what keeps them up at night, and I'm the candidate that knows that.
Congressman Gallagher, your closing statement.
Thank you. Tonight you've heard not only two very different policy positions, but two very different styles. My opponent has run a purely negative campaign, including personal attacks on me, misrepresentations of my record, and personal attacks on my wife. I have run a purely positive campaign because I know there are forces in this country trying to tear us apart because they profit off of it, and I refuse to play that game. I would like to address one accusation that my opponent has consistently made, however. She has consistently suggested that I'm somehow privileged. And tonight I want to set the record straight. She's actually right. I was privileged to grow up in Northeast Wisconsin, in a family that taught me we are all privileged to be Americans, citizens of the greatest country on earth, but that we had a duty to serve. And therefore, I had the privilege of serving the country I love in the United States Marine Corps, and the privilege of serving alongside true heroes, young men and women who sacrificed everything to keep us safe. And for the past few years, I have had the privilege of serving you in Congress, where I've provided direct assistance to the unsung heroes, the healthcare workers, the cops who've been keeping us safe in this pandemic. And so if you give me the privilege of serving you for 2 more years, I will continue to put country above party, principles ahead of politics, and I will always conduct myself in a way that reflects the true values of Northeast Wisconsin.
Representative Stuck, Congressman Mike Gallagher, our thanks to both of you for taking part in tonight's debate. And we thank you at home for joining us this evening for this 8th Congressional District debate.
Local 5 News will continue to update the latest election news, providing extended coverage for you on election night. You can also get valuable information by going to our website, wearegreenbay.com.
And we invite you to stay right there. Local 5 News at 10 with Chris Schuler starts right after the break. Stay with us.